What's up, everybody? So we're back. Another BS video. Won't be too long. Quick, easy. We're gonna do an oil change on the Malibu, and the dually, when it warms up, starter drags real bad. So I'm pretty sure it's the starter. $100. Fuck it. We'll just go throw it in there. Alrighty. Let me see what we can find. So get your trusty ramps. They're a little too big, so I had to just kick them underneath the front bumper. That one's a little bit off, but it's on there. I think I'm gonna have Sammy help me today. Well, when he gets back. And instead of my normal Pittsburgh socket set, we're gonna use this Craftsman. For one, I don't want to go dig the Pittsburgh out, and this thing works just as good. It's just bigger. Oh, Sammy's home. Just bigger. So when I got this car, it had all this stuff in the trunk. So it's gonna have 3 quarts of Pennzoil, and then whatever Walmart brand I had laying around. We'll toss that in there. It also came with an oil filter. I don't like Purolator. Purolator's garbage, but if it's free, it's for me. You can see she's holding up nice. We put about 2,000 miles on this car. Runs good. So, up on the ramps. We'll get down here in a second, and I mean, you've seen me change oil before, but let's do it anyways. Alright, expandable wrench, crescent wrench, Mexican speed wrench, whatever you want to call it. Get it on there. And oh wait, tightening it. Don't you love that? I'm the wrong way. There it is. And of course, you always want to wait till you put 100 miles on the car and it's nice and scalding hot. Makes it interesting. Let's see. Oh, look how perfect. Alright, we're going to let that drain out and I'll get back with you. It smells like gas. Plus it's sat for a year with this oil. So, you can see it's like water. Figured I might as well change it. Alright, that's good enough. I ain't going to let it sit there and dribble. No, I did not replace the little gasket. I don't care. You can call whoever you want to call on me. It's my car, I'll do what I want. Now, with these, you just gotta just like that. Tight enough. Oh, there's the oil filter. Set it right here. We'll see if I can get it off with my hand. If not, I'm kind of fucked because I don't know where my oil filter wrench is. And oh, whoever did this oil change last needs a pat on the back. Look at that. One-handed. Oh, no. And that's such a crappy design. They put it and it all runs down and I'll have an oil mess. Oh well. Good thing it's not concrete and I work on gravel, so there's a plus side to everything. Oh, that's nice and toasty. Dump the extra oil out. Sorry, the phone keeps going every which way. Bloop. Then I'm gonna lube up my gasket, inspect it, make sure it's not double gasketed. That makes a big mess. Don't ask me how I know. And then we'll be done down here. I think this transmission's been out of the car. Transmission or the engine, one or the other. Subframe's in the worst shape. Alright, I'm gonna... Ooh, don't pull too hard on that brake line, Trent. Wipe up my mess. Best I can. New oil filter, screw that on, hand tight, that's it. You don't need to go stupid with it. And then we'll dump oil in it. Alright, all done. About 4.5 quarts is what it took. Makeshift funnel. Pour that in there, or dispose of it however you want. Whether you dump it in your backyard, I don't care. I'm not the EPA. So, I'm going to do that. Pour that in there, and then we'll work on this. And one of the perks, I don't know if you can see it, this pan was spotless when I started. That's chunks of metal. Oh well. It's pretty chunky. I shouldn't have drove it as many miles as I have with that old ass oil. I don't know, let me block the sun. Yeah, you can see it pretty good. Well, oh well. Still runs. Sorta. Eh. We don't need it. That's why I have so many pieces of shit floating around. Anyways, now that I'm done with that, I'll cap it off. We'll take this to the part store when I get the starter out of that. So let me clean up the pan, throw it back over there in the weeds, get this car off this ramps, and then we'll start on the dually. Alright, now we're on to this old girl. First thing we're going to do, disconnect the battery. I mean, just don't want no sparky sparks down at below. I've had wrenches melt before. Technically, all you got to do is disconnect the ground, but I'm going to do it all. That's off. Hopefully. Couldn't have picked a bigger wrench, eh? Kind of depressed about that damn car. Having all that metal in the oil kind of sucks. I mean, I had an old Chevy with like 600,000 miles on it. That had that kind of, didn't have an oil change in like 10 years. I drove it for like a year without changing the oil. And when I finally did, I seen it all. Hell, I sold it and it was still running. So, there's that. Take that with however you want to. Alright, to get this starter off, I'm pretty sure it's just a 1/2 inch. But, I'll go ahead and pull that drawer out and meet you underneath. Alright, so, this Craftsman tool set was only $89. Same price I paid for the Harbor Freight. The only problem is, I've used this ratchet one time. No, I didn't even use it once. And it's broke. It came out broke. And it kind of pissed me off. Yes, I can go to Lowe's, I know, and get a brand new one. That's the point, though. Alright. So, I'm going to take those top bolt off. You can see, she's got an oil leak. I don't care. Alright, the starter's out. I'm gonna go get a new one, but I wanted to show you this guy. You remember the little duck we had? her beak is messed up. Probably will never heal right, and she'll have to have us forever. She eats good. What? She lost an eye. What? What? Yeah. So she's blind on her left side. You see it? It's missing. But she always drinks. And we always feed her special because my wife has a soft heart. Me, on the other hand, I don't. Alright. What is that one doing? After something. Anyways. Alright, so the starter's out of this whole thing. And I realized it didn't record. So I'll explain it again. What it's doing is I've had it tested about a dozen times. Every time comes back good. But when I get out somewhere after driving this truck for about 10-15 minutes and I shut it off and I go to restart it, the starter cranks. It drags so bad like it's got messed up coils. I even tried new battery, solenoid, all new power, all new grounds. There's like 6 grounds. I grounded everything. Motor, chassis, motor to chassis, battery to motor, battery to chassis, and it still does it. So, starter. I think that's about it. I'm not going to show you guys how I put it back on. Ain't worth it. Takes like 2 minutes. So, I'll catch you next time. Thumbs up. Alright, so this is CarQuest brand, remanufactured starter. I know I said I wasn't going to show you all this crap, but it was actually nice, really kind of cool. But they rebuilt this. Yeah, that's theirs. It's actually not that bad of a rebuild for $60. Hell yeah. Jackass. So now I'm gonna grab that and crawl up underneath there and we'll see how. Alright, starter done, batteries hooked back up. You can see my awesome headlight. Guy got it from put those bright headlights in it, but didn't put the clip in. And it melted the lens down on both. I could only find the passenger side. That was nice. So, let's give her a shot. Haven't started in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Took it a second. It floods. And the battery's low. Cranks faster. Yeah, so he forgot to put these rings on. And then it melted. She sounds good. Idle's right about 900 RPM ish. I don't think that's right. E-brake works. I need to drive it. I don't drive it enough, but it's not a small truck. Alright guys, this is really the end. Talk to you later.